All right, collectors, today on the channel, we're going to take a look at S.A.W. Viper. It just got him in a couple of days ago. Kind of excited about it. I don't have a lot of nostalgia with this figure. He is Cobra. Although I hear he's responsible for a few atrocities against the Joes, unaliving a few of the key members like Doc and Breaker, I believe. So anyways, this is a bad dude. He's not a nice person. Yeah, he's a bad guy. Anyways, let's get into this. Here's the packaging. It's the new packaging. Nice clear window there. He's got lots of accessories. Yeah, I like the weapon that he's got here. I don't know why he's got a garden trimmer underneath it, but so I guess that's the saw. Not really. That stands for semi-automatic weapon. Anyways, here's the side view of it. Number 147 in the line. I'm not sure which, ordnance. What is that targeting? I don't know. So there's the back shot of the packaging. Looks good. Looks pretty neat. He looks pretty intimidating there. Lots of firepower on him there. And here's kind of a shot here on the side for him. So there he is. Let's break him out of this thing and find out what he can do. All right, so here we go with some of the accessories that he's got. He's got, of course, the saw over here. The saw, is semi-automatic weapon over here. But what is it? Is that no? This is a fully automatic weapon, not a semi. Why is it semi? Why would you? That doesn't make any sense. Anyways, usually these are on full automatic. This is a full automatic weapon. Anyways, whatever. It's a saw. Here we go. I'm sure somebody's going to correct me in the comments and educate me as to why it is a saw. But I've never seen garden shears on a saw. So, anyways, let's take a look at some of these accessories. This does come off. It's like his little saw thing that he has on the tip of this machine gun that he's got here. Very interesting there. These guys got the handle over here and a handle. This grip comes off as well. It unhinges there. I don't like that this is so loose, but it's nitpicky. This does come off as well. So there's that. Yeah. So I imagine what we're going to do is probably take this, stick it in here like that. And then maybe we stick it somewhere in this. Where does it go on here? Oh, there it is. I guess on this side then. Does it go this way? Is it going to go this way? Because usually it goes this way. But they want it to go this way. All right, well, whatever. Interesting. Okay. So he would be holding it like this, I guess, right? I guess he's going to be holding it this way. Interesting way to hold that. I don't know. Usually, this is confusing, but usually if you don't have a backpack with all your rounds, that's how you would do it, right? Instead of this is some rounds, right? You wouldn't have them both feeding in here. Or maybe it's catching the brass in here, but I don't know. Anyways, let's move on from that. But here's the backpack. It's got some items in there. I'm sure somebody's going to educate me down below as to how I'm incorrect or whatever, but that's fine. I don't mind. I'm always glad to learn. So there's that little rucksack there. GP medium or GP small? I don't know. You got a knife there. Very nice. Would have preferred some silver on it, but they did not give us that. Got a sidearm. No big deal there. Extended magazine for extra pain. And we've got a helmet. Very distinctive helmet of the S.A.W. Viper. So there it is. Yeah. Cool. All right. Exactly what I was promised. All right. Let's see what he looks like. He looks like what I was promised. I mean, he looks like the guy that they promised in the photo shoot there. So there he is. Get a clean shot of his face there. Yeah, Cobra logo there. He's got some hits of different colors, some different varies. He's got, from what I see, he's got some purplish, some black, some light, I don't know, violet. I don't know what that is. Black. So 1, 2, 3, 4 colors, and that neon green there. But that's about it, I think. It looks about 4 colors. There's no hits of silver on it whatsoever. Yeah. But I was wrong. There is a hit of silver right there on his earpiece. So there you go. There's that. Oh, does this come off? It does come off. Look at that. Anyways, there you go. Yeah, very neat. So, I mean, he looks... do I like the way this character looks? I mean, not particularly. Like I said, it doesn't hold any nostalgic value. Here's my scale of 1 to 5 that I usually grade my figures on. Now, to be clear, I grade my figures on looks so far as, if there's some serious quality control on it, then, as far as the looks are concerned, then I dig in hard. I would have liked to see some more color, some more hits of silver on it. So that's a negative there. But besides that, he looks okay. He looks exactly what we were promised, on the back of the cover there. So I don't have any complaints with that. I mean, he is what it is. So yeah, for me, on the looks, because I don't have any nostalgic value and I would have liked to see more color on it, I'm going to give him maybe like let's give him like a 4.4 on the looks. He looks, it's a solid look. It's a solid look, what we were promised. No more, no less. So, I mean, if you take it out of the box and you go, well, this is exactly what I was promised, you can't really be too sad about that. I would have liked to see more color, but, I can't give it below a 4 if it's exactly what they said. Now, let's get into the articulation of the thing. The head, luckily, you could take one of these off, and you could take this off, and he does have really good, well, I was going to say really good, but not really. He can't look up very much. He can look down quite a bit, but what kind of, oh, he's got that new one. He's got that new joint. Yeah, that's why he can't look up very well. All right, let's put it back on there. So it looks left, right. You can kind of do this with his head, do that with his head. So that's good. But he cannot look up. And that's because he's got that doofus ball joint that doesn't allow it. Now, you know me. You better give me a T-pose. No. Now, does he not give me a T-pose because of this armor or because the figure is poorly designed? Let's see. Move that out of the way. No, he gives me a T-pose there. Just got to pick this up out of the way. Yeah, he gives me a T-pose. That's not bad. That's not bad. You got a T-pose there. Yeah, no, that's good. I like him giving me a T-pose that way. Do I think this armor could have been better designed? Yeah, but I would have rather had the option of doing a T-pose there. So you got to cut at the bicep there, double jointed, pinless. Oh, this armor is really getting in the way though. Wow. So you got the armor really getting in the way of a lot of stuff there. So anyways, this is now it's starting to become a little bit of an issue because the armor's so everywhere. But in all honesty, I would have rather them do it like this than sculpt it on. Because if it's sculpted on, then you lose a ton of articulation. But like this, you can kind of push it out of your way. But it is poorly executed because it's getting all in my way. He's got a cut. I bet he has a cut here, but you can't take advantage of it because he's wearing this super thick vest. So you can't do nothing with that. He does have a cut there at the waist. The waist moves very well. No issues there. You can do kind of like this. Drop down hips. Kick up. Down. There. He does have a thigh twist right there. So very nice on both legs. Double. Whoa, that's tough. Holy moly. Really tough. But double jointed pinless knees up that high. Whew. Oh man, that's tough. But anyways, does what we needed to do. Cut at the, let me see, cut. No, he doesn't have a cut. Oh, that's a big minus. Has a cut up there, but no cut at the boot. That's a big point. All right, can do this. He can do that. He does have an ankle cut, an ankle pivot there. That's not bad with the ankle. But that's big, man. Really? They didn't put a cut right there? I guess they try to save money, and because of all the stuff that he's got with him and the price point, they said, leave this cut out. He's got a cut up here. Just give him that. Wow, really? That's standard Joe stuff, man. You got to have a cut there, but that's all right. All right. Well, let's armor him all up. See what he does there. Which way was this going? I think, yeah, this way. Put this on that way. Get in there, you. Is that right? I don't know. Wait, hold on. Turn it a little bit. There we go. There he is. All right. Put on his weapon over here, sidearm there. There's a sidearm. You always want to have a sidearm, man, because sometimes the main weapon goes poop. And then what do you do if it goes poop on you? Put this knife back here. Interesting. And then let's see, this through here. There's that. And then let's see him grab this. Come on now. Without coming off. Man, that's a lot of messing with it. All right. Everybody's going to suffer with me through this. Putting it back in there. There. All right, let's get down to the ground down here so we can take a look at them. Lower it a bit. There we go. Straighten up, straighten up. Let's see if we can straighten up there. All right. Well, there he is. I think he looks okay, but his armor really gets in the way. Articulation wise, there's some serious points here. And you know what though? I think it could have scored if they had sculpted this in, it would have really ticked me off, because then you really would have had no articulation. And half the reason why I buy the Joe line and it keeps me drawn in, not only for nostalgia, but because of the way that they look and articulate. So, it would have been much worse if they'd have sculpted that. I'd prefer that they just put those pieces in, like that. But as it is, though, it really gets in the way. It really gets in the way of the figure and just, stuff that he does or you want him to do. Ultimately, though, he doesn't look bad. And that's why I gave him a 4.4. Articulation, though, that's not so great. I'm going to give him... The head doesn't move great. The pieces get in the way. And he doesn't have a very essential cut down here at the boot. I'm going to give him, right at a 4. So a 4 and a 4.4 kind of pushes him over to the barely a solid fig. So I'm going to give him like a 4.1. Solid fig. Not a great fig. It's a solid figure. It's not bad. I'm not going to buy more than 2 of these. One to rock and then one to stock. That's it. Doesn't impress me a lot. I think we're going to have some clearances on this Saw Viper. So if you just wait a minute. I'm sure 2020, you know, when we get to the end of 2025, we'll have some clearances on this guy. Let's see, what do we have to compare him with? Here, let's just grab a retro Cobra Trooper. You know, hopefully everybody has one of these. This is what he stands like. He's much thicker, much larger. The Cobra Trooper looks to be about the same, if not a tiny bit taller than he is. Everybody should have a Cobra Trooper at this point. So there you go. Let's grab another figure real quick. Pull him back over here. There we go. Here, let's grab Spidey over here. I think this is a Tom Holland Spidey, Marvel Legends. Let's see what he looks like. Let's check it out. He's definitely smaller. There he is. So there's that. You know, just to give you a quick comparison, this is from that Spider-Man line, or is it the one that was in that box or whatever? The one that's evergreen. I don't know, but it's a Spider-Man line. So Marvel Legends type. So there you go. I mean, he scales well with some of the other figures, so it's not a big deal there. He's just much thicker than a lot of them. Well, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Like I said, if you put it all together, I score him at what did I score him at? A 4.2, 4.1. I'm going to say 4.1. Regardless of what I said before, he's a 4.1. Not a great fig, barely above, you know, a mediocre fig. He's like right at a solid fig. So that's where I score him out. Hey, what did you guys think of him? Do you guys love him? Do you guys hate him? Disappointed by him? Does he call to you for that nostalgia value? I don't know. So you guys let me know. What's the best quality about this figure? What's the worst quality about it? To me, the worst quality about it, well, besides not having any nostalgia value, is all this armor in the way. So, but I'd rather have it like this than sculpted in. Please, Hasbro, don't sculpt this in. Don't, because it'd make me even angrier, and then you'd score like a 1. So don't. I'm not angry. Angry is a strong word. Disappointment. How about that? Disappointment. But anyways, yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget, I'll be at the Metroplex Convention Toy Show. Lots of people there, lots of people having fun. Lots, you know, should have some cosplayers there, hopefully. Cincy Nerd's going to be hanging around there. Come get some deals. Come get some steals over at my booth. If you mention the channel, you get a sticker. Yeah, just have some fun. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. If you keep coming back here, enjoying the reviews, enjoying the fun we're having, enjoying the news that I do every Sunday, why not like? Why not subscribe? You know, and like I said, I'm going to be getting a P.O. box here shortly so we can keep doing some of these contests. We can give stuff away. And yeah, guys, special thanks to the members. With their generosity, input, and guidance, I'm able to bring you better content. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. As long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling these out.